Feeling lost. If you're feeling lost right now, take a breath with me. There's no rush, no judgment. Relax and acknowledge what you're feeling at this moment. Just like being trapped in a maze, you're trying to find a way out. And not searching, you find an exit. But after a few days or few months, that feeling of being lost comes again. And you're trapped again. Feeling lost is a repeating cycle. Yet, it is a good sign of growth. Sometimes when you lose your way, you find yourself. You're feeling lost because deep inside you're aware of something, but at the same time you don't know what to do. Who am I? What do I want to be? Where should I go? Who can guide me? You start questioning your life choices. Am I heading to the right directions? Will I make it? What if I don't make it? Can I reset? You're stuck with low energy. And what makes you even more frustrated is that why does everyone seems to have it all figured out completely? Why does everyone seem so chill, having an easy life, perfect career, perfect lifestyle, perfect relationship? You feel even more lost now. Your feeling is just intensified because everyone surrounding you seems to be doing so great. Life is so good for them, but not you. But my friends, let me tell you the truth. Life is a never-ending cycle. It has both ups and downs as we navigate every seasons of life. You have your own struggles. I have my own struggles. Everyone have their own struggles we can't see from outside. Your friends who seem to have a perfect career or just got a job promotions, they perhaps wonder if they should change career for a long time. Or another friend who seems to have an excellent lifestyle on Instagram, but feels empty in reality. Who knows? We feel lost not because we're left behind, but because we're brave enough to start questioning, to admit there is something needs to be changed, to wonder, to seek clarity. Transformations starts with uncertainty. You know, there are 3 powerful signs that I've noticed both in my own journey and in so many others that I know that you're actually not lost. You're at the beginning of a beautiful transformation. Career uncertainty. Perhaps when your job no longer energizes you, inspires you, challenges you, it just feels like a routine task. You're just getting things done requested by your boss. You're not lost. It means you have grown beyond your current job. It no longer serves you, and you're ready for something more aligned with your values and ability. Or perhaps you're just fresh out of school, questioning your degree choice and career path. You're not lost. You're just brave enough to want something more authentic. And the second side, our identity. When you start questioning who you are, it means you start seeing yourself differently. Those values, passion, interests, social circle that used to excite you, maybe they don't fit you anymore because you've grown into a new level of life. Every next level of your life will demand a different you. And the third sign, big life changes. Maybe you just graduate and everyone keep asking you, so what's next for you? Maybe a relationship ends and your whole world change. Or perhaps you've become a parent and suddenly your schedules, your priorities, even your sense of self feels different. Or perhaps you have moved to a new country, new city, where everything's like people, culture feels unfamiliar. These life changes can make you feel like you're floating without an anchor. Just like me, the first year moving from Hong Kong to Canada is a huge life change. Everything to me was unfamiliar, was uncertain. But when you think again, you're not lost. You're just adjusting to a new chapter. Even you can't see the whole story yet. You might be experiencing one or maybe all of these signs right now, and you're so impatiently wanting to get rid of this feeling. But if you think you need to have immediate answers, you're actually putting lots of unnecessary pressure on yourself. You will end up being more lost and frustrated because you were never able to get the answer. You can only get clarity. Life is dynamic, it's not static. So the first thing is to give yourself permission to pause, rest, and reflect. There's no rush. Take as much time as you need. This is not inaction, this is realignment. And this time of self-reflection is super productive. Pause. and listen for any signals that might be guiding you in these times. Perhaps you heard an interview on a podcast about someone leaving the unfulfilling job to start their own business. Or perhaps you suddenly came across a book about a path you had set aside a long time ago. Slow down, take your time, and be open to receive these signals and trust that you're being led, even when the way forward is not so obvious to you. And when you're feeling ready to take even a tiny step forward, there's some experience I can share that helped me to find my way when I felt most lost. Start your brain dumping exercise using a journal. Pick a quiet moment, quiet place. Don't need to fix how many times. Do whenever you want it. Maybe your morning coffee time or nighttime before bed. Grab a journal or even using your note-taking app and just brain dump everything you have in your mind without any filtering. Let your random thoughts flow freely without judgment. Particularly, there are some prompts to help you get the clarity. If money and time weren't the issue, what would you be doing? If you had all the courage and you couldn't fail, what would you try? If you could be known for only one thing, what would you want it to be? And gradually, you will start noticing patterns and possibilities by writing down your thoughts and knowing which part of your life might feel most out of alignment and might be the reason you feel lost. And this way, you will get more clarity on the areas you should work on and be more self-aware. And you don't need to figure everything out alone. Talk to someone you can trust, who listen more than they advise, to ask you questions more than they give answers. It can be your partner, your family member, your close friends. And again, you're not looking for them to tell you what to do or get answers. You're just getting another perspective to help you see your own truth more clearly. When everything feels uncertain, it's important to reconnect with what grounds you. Make time for the people, places, and activities that boost your energy level and feeling centered. Review what you have written in your journal or your app. You don't need a big plan or even set up a routine. You just need to start. And the key is focus on the things that you can control. Perhaps it's learning a new skill, starting a new hobby, going to an exhibition, spending time in nature, connecting with new people who are also on a similar journey as you, trying new things without commitment. And in this process, notice how you feel. Write down in your journal. Do you enjoy it? Do you notice some new opportunities, new paths? And this grounding experience will help you find new ideas, inspiration, clarity, and create space for inner voice to be heard. You may start to notice new paths you haven't seen before. And investing time on your physical well-being as well. You know, when you're feeling lost and disconnected, it can be so easy to neglect your physical health. As you're at your low energy level, you sleep late, you ignore your health, you eat junk food. It doesn't have to be a high target. Even just 10 minutes of exercise a day will make a huge difference. It can be a walk, a gentle yoga, light stretching. It will immediately boost your mood and energy level and reduce your stress. Sleep well, eat healthy. I know all these sound so obvious, but taking care of your body during these uncertain periods is so critical. You're building a stronger foundations for the transition period and emotional resilience to navigate these uncertainties. Feeling lost is just a very natural part of human being. No one has everything figured out, even the most successful, ambitious people that you know. So don't feel ashamed or guilty. You're not broken. You're real human. Trust the process, even when you feel uncomfortable. Trust you're exactly where you need to be. I know feeling lost is uncomfortable, but it won't last forever, and it's actually a good sign of growth. Take it as an opportunity for beautiful transformation. Do not try to fight it, and allow yourself to rest and realign. The path will reveal itself. If you want more inspiration, check out my entire playlist of videos about different growth topics. Take care. I'll see you next time.